And we're back to another episode of Let's Play Dark Cloud. I'm your host, Nick Legato. So, we're gonna head back into the Divine Beast Cave. Dun dun dun. And do a little bit more work, shall we? So let's see, we need to go to the 11th floor, which I have a feeling this is a floor I'm gonna hate. Because it is a Zhao exclusive floor, and on top of that, if I'm not mistaken, I believe there are dragons here. Luckily we ran into a dasher, which we easily kill off. So hopefully we don't run into any dragons. Got these red master jackets who are a little bit of a pain. There's nothing we can't handle. All we want to do is get the way out of here. All we want is the Dran's Crest. We don't need to level up weapons here. You just want to get through this dungeon. Because as you can see, there are enemies here who annoy the hell out of me. There we go. He's toast. Let's jazz step through here. Those of you who are marching band fanatics. I didn't say jazz tap, I said jazz step. Cool. Alright, got some money out of that. Go ahead and jump the ravine. Or whatever you want to call it. And holy crap, there's a dragon. Great. You can see we do very little damage to it, but we do enough because we have the garnet equipped on Zhao. We can actually do enough damage to actually take him down. So let's just go ahead and do that, since it's not too expensive. And look at that, we get a Dran's Crest. Sweet. So now our golden rule is nothing but chest grabbing. Until we find the exit. There's no reason for us to fight any other enemies here, unless it's really weak, because that way we can level up for gear. Let's go check this side out, since that's the exit right there. And screw you. Find an attack +1. Find 2 master jackets. We'll ditch these clowns. See if we find more treasure while we're down here. So many of you are saying, don't waste your time doing that, just get out. Well, yeah, I could do that. Then I would have missed that attack +1 in this wind gem. Ooh! You'll put that in your pipe and smoke it. Holy crap, there's a dragon. And holy crap, I found the way, the easy stuff. Nice. We found a dasher, so that dasher will be what levels me out here. Will help us level up. Bye, dasher. Sweet. Let's customize our wooden slingshot. Well, the way we should customize it is find out what it takes to build up our steel slingshot. Beast, which we don't have. Stone, dragon, and obviously those stuff. So we need to put in beast and stone. So let's start those. Actually, let's put double beast because that's what we need the most of right now. Oops. I put it in the wrong place. My bad. Beast. And beast. Actually, I'll put the attack +1 in there. And there we go. Sweet. Alright, let's go get that nether treasure. We avoid the other enemies here. Last treasure chest in the dungeon, so we may as well... And hit the holy water, that's a great find. So in case we get cursed again, we at least have a means of getting rid of it. Alright, let's hit the showers and move on to the next floor. There we go. And down we go into the darkness. As we go to the next floor. Alright, let's switch back to Toan now, who's using his new Shamshir, which has, unfortunately, Shamshirs have little health. weapon HP on them, so you gotta be careful. They tend to break very easily if you're not paying close attention to them. And we got the stairway. Unfortunately, it's not to heaven. But it is a stairway. Let's pick this up. Which is probably the exit right next to us, yeah. Well, I was going the right way, wasn't I? When you think about it. I see a giant chest. Which could be good or bad. We'll find out momentarily here. There's two giant chests in here. I bet you one of them is going to be a king mimic. We'll want to be careful. Alright, we got the magical item there. Let's go ahead and let Zhao take care of the cave bat in one shot. And we'll use you. We'll finish him off. Good night. Poison? Sweet. And we get another steel slingshot. So same rule will probably apply. Look, it's another one. And we successfully undid that one too. Nice. A bandit slingshot. So now we've got a different type of slingshot. Bandit slingshot is a great find. It's a great weapon. So what we'll probably do is work our first steel slingshot and add it to the bandit slingshot, or add these two together to compete with that. That's a nice slingshot. Hands down, that's going to be one of the best finds I think I've ever had in this dungeon. Bandit slingshot is definitely a weapon of awesomeness. We dig furthermore anti-Laura. Let's keep moving. Now that we got the rest of the dungeon to navigate here. What else will we find? Oh god, dang it. And another rockin' off. I hate these guys. What a pain. Killed it though. What else is in here? Something for Towen to work on. But let's go ahead and repair our wooden slingshot here. Kill you. Get the hag's house. It's always a good item find there. Let's move around. Let's get the bone key. What do we got here? We've got a stamina potion, which is a good find. We're gonna have to fight him first. There we go, he's finished. Let's repair our weapon here. With the good stuff. Let's finish off the statue here. Nice. There's another master jacket over there, so we'll have to use Towen to deal with him. And as you can kind of see, this is the way we're going to balance using Towen and Zhao. As you can see, we've got a kind of good working system here. Zhao goes for the weaker enemies that are flying and have more maneuverability, pretty much, while Towen goes for the other, which actually works out. And Towen goes for the more of the melee types. So it all works for the greater good. Zhao specifically for the flying enemies. As you can see, she can one-shot those suckers. Can't do much about that. Finish him off. Finish you off. There's one enemy left and 2 Atla in a chest. Sweet, a holy gem, an offensive item. For whatever reason we need it, you know. At least we got it. We've got a resurrection powder. We'll hold on to that. There is a use for it, but not right now. And let's kill off the master jacket here. Thus, that enemy is defeated. Let's get the last 2 pieces of Atla here. And I saw another giant chest, but chances are that's going to be a king mimic. There's no way that we get this many big chests in a row. I refuse to believe it. Never that lucky. Get the ladder. And we get the King Mimic. I knew it. Let's go ahead and repair the current weapon here. Ooh! Want to be careful. Don't want him to get you in that hand slap. It'll hurt like the dickens. We get a lot of wet abs for that too. So let's go ahead and head out, probably to the next floor. Should be able to go there. We have enough gear and everything. We'll be all right. All right, let's go ahead. The next floor. Before we come back out. Let's see, what are we gonna find here on B13? Dragon, I hear. Which is definitely not good, but we can handle. We should be able to handle it. The dragons are really nasty, so do what we can. First off, let's make sure our weapon HP is completely full before fighting one of these guys. Walk in a circle. As you can see, it'll take one repair weapon per dragon, one repair powder per dragon to kill them. So we're going to need to be very careful when we fight them, just because of how strong they are. Better safe than sorry. But at least Tone can do it, and we know that Zhao can do it with enough stuff invested into it. Let's repair it. We have enough repair powders to kill 7 dragons. But we shouldn't run into 7 dragons. I would hope we don't. Oh, we lost some funds. Oh well, it happens. So that. And we got the rock your jock off. See if we can kill him before he kills us. There we go, got him. And we get the emblem, nice. Sweet. And we get the bone key all in one room. This is a good thing going for us so far. After this floor, we're probably going to do one more and then head out. Unless we run out of munition, ammo, and weapon powders and stuff. But we really don't have to fight dragons now, which is nice. Unless we want to. Which we can if we choose to. There is actually a benefit of killing them. Sometimes they drop gems. But, don't rely on it. See, we can do good damage from here without wasting our weapon HP. So actually, Zhao is great at killing dragons right now, which is helpful. And she's good at killing Rockanoffs. She's actually on a roll here. Though it is easier for Toan to do it, it's safer weapon-wise for Zhao to finish them off. We got a river, and she needs the weapon HP experience anyway, so may as well just have her do it. Sweet. Now we get to run all the way across the battle map in order to get to these other halls here. There is a fountain in this level, which is awesome. Oh crap. Let him get as close as he can. Stay about this far away from him at all times, and we'll kill him in no time. There he goes. And down he goes. Let's go ahead and repair the slingshot. Let's go to the cave back here pretty easily. We'll come back when we kill everything here. We'll come back and deal with these Atlas when we kill off the other enemies. There goes the yellow jacket. Easy win. Grab the fire. Grab the river. turn. Yeah, I did say I wasn't going to get him, but we're already here. May as well just do it, right? Pointless as it was for me to say I wasn't going to do it. Find a piece of fire crystal. Small windmill. Go get those last pieces, shall we? I hear 2 bats. Nice. And we got a jack off here. Or a rockin' off, whatever they want to call it. Alright. So let's go ahead and open up these pieces of Atla here. See how much weapon HP, what repair powders we have, and debate if we do the last place to find Atla in this dungeon. First and foremost, let's go ahead and heal our water. Let's see, what do we got for... We got 6 repair powders. It should be enough for us to go one more floor. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go one more floor. And we're running. Though hopefully, probably from all this running, the Dran's feather is going to break. And we get to the exit. Sweet. Let's head down one more level. So I think there's only 15 floors, and then this 14th floor is going to be the last Atla giving level. But I think there's a status effect here. Or not. Okay. Ooh, Atla. This sword is almost ready to level up, which is nice. Small windmill number 3. So we'll go ahead and fight this ghost. Since it'll help tow in here a little bit. Nothing really in here, so I'm glad we came here first. What do we find here? Pieces of another slice of bread. And we've got a couple different ways we can go. So that ghost. There we go. Let's go ahead and upgrade. Make sure there's something in it. Okay. Thunder is the... You know what? Let's go with fire as the active elemental. And then we get a nice upgrade out of you. Sweet. Let's customize you with some more stuff. Let's raise your... Well, we don't need to raise the speed on it so much. Put some stuff... Well, what does it need here? I think it was ice, right? It needs ice. So let's give it ice. Double up on its ice. Oh, crap. Go ahead and kill the ghost. And the rockin' off. Goodbye, rockin' off. Thanks for playing. Let's open these newly found chests. Which is a Dino Slayer and whatever this is. A map. Okay, so let's go check out this place out systematically here. Die. Oh nice, it wasn't even locked, and we get another bandit slingshot. Wow, we're getting all kinds of good stuff. Wow, we can at least invest those into each other. And we got a dragon. Whoo! Die, dragon. By the power of my... Oh! By the power of my slingshot, you will die. Okay. That should make her level. What she got equipped on it? Nothing. What does one of these guys need to build up here? Dragon, Earth. Here, let's give her the wind. Let's just give her this. This is a guarantee for any of those slingshots. This is something that needs to be upgraded. Yay! Upgrade. You're another dragon. Ho! It's time for this to level up one more level. So we're going to use Zhao probably for the rest of this dungeon. Part of the dungeon here, if we can. We grab another piece of Atla. The bench. Let's move. Tra la 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 la, and we'll jump across. We have to come back here. First and foremost, let's head this way. Kill the army of Rockonoffs that await us. There we go. Go ahead and get him now. Open sesame. Get the tricycle. And whatever's in here. Which is Dran's Windmill. Kill you, stupid bat. Kill the ghost. Dang it. We find this guy, which will now tell us where all... There's only one monster left, other than maybe mimics. That's good to know. Let's grab the Atla here. Ladder. Grab these chests. And if they are mimics, we'll let Tone get the kill. Then this is a mimic. Oh. And we killed the mimic. And we find the passport to the rest of the next section of dungeon coming up. What do we find here? We find a level up powder. Nice. This powder is your friend. This is the powder that will help you level up your item. You can level up weapons without having to actually use them, thanks to the power of the level up powder. It's great to use right after you gain a level on a weapon, especially when you're trying to do something with it, like get rid of it. But as you can see, we've already been using her stuff, so there's no reason for us to add more to it. So, yeah, I'm not going to do it. We'll use it after we level up something here, and we'll decide if we want to do it or not. Windmill blades. And we get some soap. Soap is an item used to remove the goo status effect, so you might want to keep one of those on you at all times, just in case as well. Let's go ahead and leave this soulless place in kitty form. Now going to the next floor will do us probably no good, because this is a floor, yes, this is the floor, where we need a special key to continue on, which we do not have. Okay, so we have to leave. We don't have a choice. There's nothing more we can do here. Let's go ahead and repair our weapons. May as well repair them to full now. And let's leave dungeon. And now we can finish pretty much the entire town. It is now available to be finished. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and go into overhead mode. Now let's finish the houses we have not finished yet. Obviously we can finish this stuff pretty easily. We don't need to set it anywhere quite yet. Let's just put the stuff in there, because this is exclusive to these guys. We should have everything to build everything. So here. Okay, so let's start from whose houses we've set and not finished. Let's put in their place with the stairs. Now let's go head over there and see what they got for us, if they got anything for us. Let's see, some tasty water. Let's go in the lower house. A lot of the reason why we want to check these houses out, and this is from experience, and I've seen this happen. Like, I've actually made a save, then came back, and then made it, and then did it, a different way, loaded and did it a different way, and noticed that you can get different stuff. Every time you add significant amount of stuff to a home, you want to make sure you save a little bit. You want to make sure you save, and make sure you check out stuff. So, and I'm sorry, I'm not speaking in the English language. What I mean is, what you want to do is make sure when you rebuild homes, you don't want to just build it all at once. You want to check it out before you go back and do it again, before you finish it. You want to go in and check it out and rate it for goods, because if you don't, chances are you're going to have a ton of stuff you don't need. Not a ton of stuff you don't need, but you'll miss out on some of the items that are there because they'll just respawn with another item over it, which was an item that you wanted. So tell me how to rebuild your house, Jackal. Okay, so now that we know, let's finish Alnet's place. Okay, and we'll go and do the scene here, which is actually the probably the most important scene in this town, in my opinion, because it gives us access to, in a sense, a lot of gems and stuff like that. So, gems, materials to level our weapons up, it all happens when we do finish this, and I'll explain to you how it's done. And you'll be like, that is correct. That is how it is done. Let's go ahead and use some of the items in our inventory since we're running out of space. Okay, so Gourd is obviously going to go on Zhao, as well as this other Fruit of Eden. So that means now her and Toan are even. I'm big on evening my characters out. A lot of people will invest only in characters they like. If you're going to invest in anybody, it needs to be Toan. But at least for these early stages of the game, it's probably best to invest in Toan. Invest in the others later. Hello, woman. And her whole deal is she wants to be as far away from the Macho brothers as possible. As you can see, we built her house pretty far away from them, so that'll make her happy. And we get the fishing rod. Sweet. The fishing rod there's a mini game in this game called revolves around fishing. And the more you fish, the more points you get, as you catch them, of course. And when you catch fish, you gain fish points. And you can spend these fish points on anything you want that is available through the fishing minigame, specifically gemstones. You can get lots and lots of gemstones by doing it. And it is definitely worth every minute of your time. Many people say that fishing is pointless, but I disagree. This is one of the games where fishing is actually a huge benefit. You don't have to do it. You really don't have to do it, but there's no reason why you shouldn't. You should really do it. Okay, let's build Laura's house. Go ahead and rate it for goodies. Right now, we get another gourd. Speed +3. That's about it. Let's check inside. Fruit of Eden. A power-up powder or a level-up powder. I call them level-up powders, but initially they're the same thing. So as soon as one of our weapons levels up, it's going to get a nice level bonus. Or I might just do it now, just to get it over with. Let's go ahead and put in all this stuff. Auntie Laura, the little girl. And that should give us even more chests to spawn probably on the inside. Yeah. And let's see here. There's Auntie Laura, there's a little girl. No, he didn't give us any extra chests. Alright, tell me how to rebuild your house. Her tricycle, and probably the storage room. Okay, so we're going to go rebuild that as well. So, storage house and the trike. Still no items outside, but that's okay. Let's go inside and collect our reward. Give me your souls. Oh, Tulin! Yay! Yeah. Oh, God. What do we get for our troubles? A Dran's feather, which is kind of a good item. Though, I was hoping for something a little nicer than that. Yeah, I know what it does, woman. Little woman. Kind of late for them to tell us what that does, though. We already know. But, whatever. Alright, let's get the bread. Should be one more chest. Usually there's one more, but maybe not. Okay, and usually their request is to be as far away from the Elder's house as possible, which is what we've done. We've moved them pretty far away from him. Let's move on to the next house. So we've built pretty much all the residents' house except for the old hag's house. Go ahead and build her house here. This is probably a good place to put her. Let's put her right about there. Let's raid the zone for the Dino Slayer. Let's check the inside before we add the old lady. Crazy old lady. Do. Power up, another one. Nice. So we got 3 of those bad boys. We'll be leveling up weapons in no time at the rate we're finding them. Let's go ahead and add her agedness to it. Do that, and that. Should be enough to get us to finish the rest of this house. Look for treasure outside the house. No luck. Let's go in. And the last 2 items she thinks she wants is an urn. And there's something else, but we got a magic power +1. Bench outside so I can stand a bench. Okay, and then how do you want us to build Maroon? Okay, so she wants to be near Dran's Windmill. Okay, well we will accommodate that the best that we can. If we choose to. So let's go ahead and finish her house with the bench. And that sucker there. Let's go ahead and make her even happier. Oh, we'll do the next one in a minute here. Go ahead and head inside and finish her happiness scene here. And what she does is she really doesn't give us anything, I don't think. She allows us to use her storage room as a place to stash stuff. Which really I don't use at all. There's really no reason to, unless you run out of room to carry gems, maybe. But I've never actually had that problem. So what we'll do, though, there is one thing worth stashing, so let's do it. Because yes, you can stash baubles, you know, the baubles or attachments, you can stash weapons, and you can stash items. And at some point it might be worth stashing items and stuff, but right now, not so much. Let's go ahead and put in the manual. Probably the only thing really worth putting in here. Okay, so we've done that. I don't see any other items in here, so let's go ahead and leave. Since she should be satisfied. Oops, there's a chest. And we get another gourd. Let's configurate. Can do some more configuration here. Let's build the windmill. Dran's windmill specifically, which is the last building on our roster that we need to build. Real building, too. I don't mean like the windmills, but yes. And we need to turn it the correct way in order for her wrinkliness to be satisfied. So we've got it facing the right way. Now that we've done that, we can do some more. Let's go ahead and put in the rest of the stuff that we haven't built in yet. May as well just do that now. So let's put that in. Let's put you, let's just put you here. And what do we got now? We've got some trees we can place. Let's place a tree here. We got 2 trees left. Yeah, we can put them really wherever we want. There's probably more than to find. We have another tree. Let's put it there. Okay. Configure. Build our roads. I usually like to make sure all my residences have roads. It's not really fancy or anything, but it helps. Let's go ahead and add more river. Okay. Let's put in some bridges. We can put these wherever we want, but usually a good idea is to put some where you plan on using them. Okay, so that's everything, actually. And everybody should be satisfied. We've got crazy old lady near, the old hag near her windmill that she wants to be next to. Oh, so much. So we took care of a lot of stuff. We got a lot of stuff done. We rebuilt the entire town of Naroon, but she has one request that we cannot fulfill yet. She wants us to save Dran. So until we've saved Dran, the guardian of Naroon Village and whatnot, we won't be able to get 100% yet. So we will after that. And as you can see, by rebuilding Dran's windmill, we get a key. And this key will allow us to enter the final stages of Dran's Beast Cave. Make sure you check every nook and cranny, as we found a Fruit of Eden hiding out back there. Check the entire circumference here. We found everything on the first floor. Found the wind gem there. Found the holy there. There's probably even more outside. So we'll check that out in a moment. And there is, if we find a fish candy, our bag is full. So we'll have to use, let's just use one item or so. Let's go ahead and use the board. Tow in here. Fruit of Eden on him as well. Alright, we've done what we needed to do with him. Let's use the fish candy here, which will actually make her defense stronger than Cohen's, but it'll change back. It'll even itself out in a moment. Give it a second. Because there's the fluffy donut that will even their defense out. Let's go ahead and use that. There we go. So on the next episode of Let's Play Dark Cloud, we're going to finish off Naroon Village, and we're going to finish the Dragon Beast Cavern and do other cool stuff. So we'll see you then.